Domini, take one. Marker.
I'm Gabriella Domini, and I'm from Gilbert, Arizona. So my first performance I ever took part in, I actually cried throughout my entire dance. And I remember getting off the stage and my mom saying, "Good job, I'm so proud of you, but you don't ever have to do that again." And I guess I responded something like, "Well, it was a little scary, but it was so much fun." And, being such a shy child, it was one of the first times I kind of faced a fear. And that experience was so empowering. And I think even to this day, ballet has helped me come out of my shell and just become the person I am today. There are so many roles I would dream of doing, but I think some that stand out would probably be the lead ballerina in Mozartiana. I find that ballet so beautiful, and I think the progression of the music and the choreography, there's something so reflective about it, and yet the ending, it has this very triumphant, joyous note. And also Jerome Robbins' Dances at a Gathering. I think the Pink Girl would just be such a dream role, particularly the main pas de deux that girl performs. I find the music so beautiful.
Do you have any special pre-show rituals or superstitions or anything like that?
So for us dancers who wear point shoes, we sew our ribbons in so that they don't come untucked mid-performance. My one superstition or kind of ritual that I've noticed myself doing is that I always stitch in with 8 stitches on each ribbon. So I do 4 on the bottom and 4 on the top on each foot. And for some reason, I feel like that's just the perfect number of stitches to get me prepared for a show. I think that one of the most beautiful things a dancer can do on stage is learn how to either present or take a partner's hand. It's such a simple motion, but there's so much intention that has to be put into it in order for it to come across as genuine. How you make eye contact with your partner, and even the timing of how you take your partner's hand. And I think when it's done well and done genuinely, it really kind of transports the audience beyond just the steps and to this higher level of human connection. I do have a pet. I have a cat, and her name is Penny. I think she's probably the most affectionate and trusting cat you could ever meet. Whenever I have friends over, she immediately comes to the door to greet them, and she'll even roll over on her back to let people rub her tummy. She's like the happiest cat. I don't think she's ever not purring, just constantly purring, and she has a really loud purr. She's always just kind of in her own worlds. My favorite movie, it would probably be The Sound of Music. It was me and my sister's go-to performance soundtrack when we put on shows for our parents. And we had props. I remember the I Have Confidence song. We would get our little toy violin case out, and we would sing the song and swing the violin case around. I think that one thing that might surprise a lot of people about me is that even though I love performing every night in front of thousands of people, I'm actually quite a shy person by nature. But I think that's something that I love about ballet. You don't have to use your words to express yourself. You can just go out on stage and be yourself, or be a different version of yourself every night.